Today we are going to discuss about currencies, the currency specific, how the setups and configuration will work based on our client specific requirement. So myself, I'm Venkat. I'm having 13 plus years of work experience in Microsoft Dynamics 365 finance and operation. I do have experience in AX 2012 and Exeter 2009. I worked in finance, supply chain management, project accounting, and management. So today we are going to discuss about currency specific rounding rules. So the main requirement of the today client is, uh, as you or many people are aware on it, especially our training specialization, it will can easy to understand from beginner to the advanced level, and this is a functional training. No need to have any coding knowledge. That is zero coding and scenario based will be teach and multi-language training will be available who can understand Telugu, English, Hindi, and we are primarily focusing on placement oriented training. Who are interested can join, and we are giving the training in a day, 8 hours. And if you won't get the job within the timeline, we will refund your amount. But we need your commitment to be prepared and every day, and you should have to attend for mock interviews, and we will support interviews also. We are supporting interviews also. So many people knows about Dynamics Global Edge IT solution. Today I'm going to talk about currency. What is the currency? Currency specific rounding rule. Primarily, when it comes to the currency, for each and every currency, they used to have their own values. In India, we used to call it as an INR. In US, we used to call it United States dollar USD. And if you can go to the euro it is a common currency, a group of European Union. Now the main requirement is when they are selecting Indian rupees, they want to be make rounding to the 1 rupee. Like if it is the 1215.65. Okay. Here it should be 1251. Rounding it must be one. If it is a USD, 1255.65. It must be 70. If it is a euro, nearest to the 0.5 cents. So if you want to configure this one, you should have to go to your general ledger module under the currency. Under the currency, there you can find currency specific rounding rules and rounding function, rounding method. Now let's go and see. I did those configuration on each currency level. Now let's go and post transaction. Whenever you want to post the transaction, before that you should need to have exchange rate between those currencies. If you don't have it, then the system will not allow it. Even it can be applied in sales price management as well. So now let's go and see the transaction posting, how we can able to do that and currencies. And here you can see this one. This is an Dynamics Global Edge, the training advantage, career guidance and guarantee, cloud-based trial environment, it will be provided. And training highlights, this is a practical experience, diverse background support and the comprehensive module implementation. And we do provide the installation and certification support. Who are looking for certifications, we will support 100% success rate. And we are supporting support as well. We can do the installation, and we used to provide the on-premises also. Now, training success story, that is the real-time stories and Java offered training. This is about summary of Dynamics 365 finance and operation where it is required. And we will provide experience and interview support also who are looking for those things. Now let's go and post transaction posting so that you will get an idea. So just go to your application, and then as per the client requirement, this is the client requirement where it has on here. If it is in rupees, it must be nearest to the or 1 rupee. If it is the US dollar, nearest to the 10 cents. If it is the euro, it nearest to the 75 cents. It has been calculated. Now let's see one more functionality about the currency rounding rule. Just simply select, make it currency rounding rules. Just simply click on the lines. Now let's go and test INR. Before going to the INR, you should have to go to your general tab. You should have to change your currency is INR. And then you can go back and select your vehicle maintenance, electronic, production, IT department. Now I'm going to enter value of 1234.56. Now you can see that whenever I move my cursor, system will take and make it rounding to the 1 rupee. You can see that it made 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. And another one I'm going to check about USD. In this case, I'm going to say toll gate, electronic, production, IT department. Here I'm going to test about the US dollar. That is 1234.56. How is going to calculate? So it should 60, it has to be calculated because that is 56. You can see that because here it has the value specifically made it 0.10. So that is the reason system is to calculating on here. Okay. And another one on here it is euro. How system is going to calculate euro. If you want to calculate the euro, first you have to change your brain, change your the settings on here. Make from euro. And then there you can find those main accounts like traveling charges. And then it just simply select like you can see that 1234.56. Our system is going to calculate. You can see that system it has been calculated 5 because this is a business requirement where it is required on here. Okay. Now you can select your petty cash and then you just simply go to the validation, that is simulate posting. Once you do the simulate posting, then you came to know that how those setups and configuration is. Okay. Now operation is completed. Now you can able to post successfully this content. So majority of the time in interviews will ask you what is the rounding rule specific currency, and they may ask you about one business scenario where I do have an organization called Dynamics Global Edge IT Solution. That organization used to record different currencies, including dollars, euros, Indian rupees. When they are recording Indian rupees, it must be the nearest to the 1 rupee. It should not accept. If it is the dollars, it must be 0.10 cents. If it is the euro, it must be 0.05. Accordingly, those setups it has been configured. It is working. This is the way how you can able to answer it when you are going to attending interview. Thank you so much for watching. If anyone is looking for trial environment for practicing or interview support or placement oriented or training online, offline, anything, you can contact us. We are here, always will help you to build your career. Thank you so much once again. Have a wonderful day.